Linear Tactical Series, Cyclone and Eagle, Military Romantic Suspense. Written by Janie Crouch. Narrated by Tom Campbell. Cyclone, the Linear Tactical Series. Written by Janie Crouch. Narrated by Tom Campbell. Chapter 1. Zac Mackay kept his body relaxed as he stared down the man standing 8 feet across from him, knife in hand. A guy who was undoubtedly going to rush him, arm upraised like Jason Voorhees in those slasher films, any second now. The other guy was bigger, beefier, and about 10 years younger than Zac's own 31 years. And he was a cocky bastard, oozing self-confidence since he was the one holding the knife. Zac knew the guy's name, but couldn't think of it right at this moment. It didn't matter. Anyone standing in front of him with the intent to harm him or the people he was protecting only had one name: enemy. Zac hadn't needed his 9 years in the army to teach him that. He'd learned it on the playground in elementary school. Zac gave enemy a little smile, then winked. That was all it took. Enemy flew at him, knife hand raised almost to eye level, weapon clenched in his fist, preparing to put his full strength behind the blow. Rookie move. The guy wanted to show off, so instead of coming straight down with the knife, he swung it crossways, looping to the left, obviously wanting to rip across Zac's chest rather than stab him. If Zac hadn't been ready for anything, now his special forces training coming into play, he would have been in a shit ton of trouble. Zac stepped to the right rather than left, angling his torso to the side. The blade came swooping across where he'd been standing half a second ago. Any other time, Zac might have played with enemy a little, shown him that his destroy-everything fighting style wasn't necessarily the best. Definitely not the smartest. But that wasn't why Zac was here right now. While the knife was still swinging downward, Zac took an unexpected half-step closer to the man, reaching one arm under his elbow and the other above his wrist. He put just enough force on the guy's arm to stop the motion. It wouldn't take much more pressure to snap enemy's wrist, grab the knife from his then-numb fingers, and drive it into the softest spot of his throat. But that would be a little overkill, given this was only a demonstration about close-quarters fighting for some college guys, including enemy, who had paid to be here, and for Zac to teach them. Zac halted, but kept his grip firm for just a couple seconds, demonstrating his control of the situation. The knife dropped to the ground. Only then did Zac release the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?